Skatepark is a fantastic idea. It's a positive reflection on the community. It gives the kids a place to go. It shows support for the kids and what they're doing. It takes away temptation for kids to skate other places where they're not necessarily wanted to be skating. The stairs at schools, the park benches. I remember growing up, I'm born and raised in Riverton and not a skater, not an inline blader, not even a BMXer. But I had a lot of friends who were, and it gave them something to do, and it was for a lot of them an escape from what was going on at home, or it was an escape or a way to not succumb to their addictions. And that's something I would like to support, and I know that the PD would support anything that's a positive influence on kids and gives them something better to do other than say I'm bored and I'm gonna go do drugs or drink.
Do you think you can raise $200,000?
We're gonna work hard on it.
Probably the coolest thing about all this is just how so many of us have learned how to make a dream happen.
I'm 51 years old and I'm a very proud skateboarder.
Hi, my name's Dennis Tippett. I'm a former naval officer and Wyoming state legislator. I've been the mayor of Riverton. Riverton's a blue-collar town with a population of just over 10,000 people. We have our fair share of rodeo clowns, oil roughnecks, cowboys, really old peeps, and let's face it, it's still the Wild West up in here. So, how does a group made up of a bunch of kids and a few goofy adults who ride around on pieces of wood end up raising $245,000?
Actually over $270,000 now.
For a skateboard park in just 3 years. Money talks, baby. Who designed this professional concrete park anyway? Who's building it? Where will it be located? Why can't you just build some more wooden ramps? Shed some gnar on it. Keep watching this video if you want to have your mind blown. I encourage you all to donate to this new skate park for our youth. I look forward to seeing you at our skate park for a 6th session, bro.
Hi, I'm Wright, and I'll just tell you a little story. They say these videos need to have a story. The city didn't have a skate park. They had a public pool, and the pool went under, it lost its funding, and the kids rallied together and wanted a place to skate legally. But there were so many people who got behind that and made this DIY skate park that we have now.
In my lifetime, I've seen the skate community grow incredibly here in Riverton. It's gone from being, a thing when I was 15 years old to where we had 3 kids with a couple of ramps at the end of the driveway to 20 or 30 BMXers here at any time and 20 or 30 skateboarders are in town.
The population declines along with the decline of equipment.
It means a lot to everyone here. It's sad that it's falling apart.
There's nothing left of the original ramps. It's really just been left up to the skaters to build what they want and maintain it. And 80% of what's there now was built by CWSA in just the last 2 years. The city cleans up trash and does a great job, and the city paid for a local welder to build a frame for a nice half pipe. And so there's some great stuff there, but it's always falling apart, and the screws get loose and the kick plates come off. And also I look around the state, and there's all over Wyoming, there are these professionally built, beautiful concrete, stainless steel skate parks that require little to no maintenance at all for 30 years. So I basically just did what most people do and dreamed and complained and pointed fingers and didn't do a lot about it for about 10 years until I met Chris McNeil. That guy knows how to organize people. Chris knows how to write grants, and he knows how to just do everything. He's great. He knows how clubs work, and he knew that we needed a voice. And so we rallied the kids and just see how it would go. He knew we needed structure, he knew we needed money, he knew we needed to get educated and do our homework and get all of our ducks in a row before we ever even went to the city. And so that's what we did. You know, the kids were coming to meetings. They'd come every single week. And then we started having fundraisers, and the kids were coming to fundraisers. And we raised a good chunk of change before we even went to the city. But when we went to the city, you know, it was still kind of, you know, they weren't in a market for a skate park, and, you know, it was...
I mean, I haven't heard the city council here being desperate for a skate park.
Maybe we need to have your club help us.
I don't know what else you want me to say.
What can you do? You know, we were just getting started, and we'd already raised a lot of money, and we had a lot of help from the kids, so what are you gonna do? Quit? And Chris is a visionary dude. Then we paid about $6,000 to have professional skate park designers come out here, meet with the kids, and create a design and a plan. And then it was great because we had like a fundraising goal, a number that we could try to go for. So we raffled guns. We literally went door to door for like a whole summer long with the kids, and people were so generous. We got a demolition derby car, raffled that. You know, whatever we could do to capture the Wyoming hearts. The kids were truly involved in like the whole process. So after that, we had like $35,000 to bring to the table. Then when we met with the city again, you know, it just kind of worked out a little better for us.
I have a lot of respect for this group because of all the hard work and dedication they have done to try to raise money. They are not simply asking for a handout without doing any work. They have hit the streets and done fundraisers and are doing everything they can. And so it's my recommendation that we earmark $40,000 to the Central Wyoming Skateboarding Association for a future skate park.
All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
I've got a small donation I'd like to make to you right now.
Once the city backed us financially, it's pretty much been a good little snowball for a year and a half. We asked for $30,000 from the school board, and it was granted. And then Chris wrote a grant to the Daniels Fund out of Colorado asking for $80,000. And they came out here and met with me and Doug, and we gave them a tour of City Park, and they said, well, how about $100,000? And we said, okay!
I'm really impressed with the amount of money that you've been able to raise. It's quite a testament to your energy and drive to get that done.
Again, I think kudos go out to the skate park folks. I think it's a very admirable feat that they've raised a couple $100,000 already. I think that's amazing. Just shows the generosity of the people of this community. So
the last competition went pretty good. The vibe was really great. I had lots of fun. All my friends had lots of fun. We had at least 500 people come and go last year. So like once we get our new park, we're gonna have lots more events, and it's gonna be way better than what we had. And we're already having pretty good competitions. Just imagine what we could do with our new park.
One of the things that we started in 2013 was the Wild West Skateboard Contest Series. It started as just a two-stop series in Jackson Hole, and then we've expanded it into Idaho and continue to expand it every summer. My goal is that for the summer of 2016 we'd be able to expand the Wild West Series to Riverton.
We had always been a fundraising organization, but last fall we kind of took a different approach with the kids, and we got out there and helped people in the community through volunteer efforts. Volunteer efforts like cleaning up people's yards that couldn't get out in the fall and clean their yards up. We went out and bagged about 100 bags of leaves in a day and a half. We also came down here to City Park and helped feed the homeless on Thanksgiving. Then on Thanksgiving Day, we also went and helped deliver meals to people that weren't going to have a Thanksgiving at their house. So we've done all kinds of things with the kids to teach them what it feels like to give of themselves and expect nothing in return. We're giving back to a community that gave to us so freely to help us get this park built.
Hey, I'm Chris McNeil, President, CWSA. I've been with them for about 3 years, from the very get-go. I'm standing here on the grounds where we're going to build this skate park. Just right behind me, we got it all tore up. Looks kind of like a mess, but wait till you see it when it's done. The skate park is really going to start a movement in the city park, and that's our goal. Really get things going. Dreamland's going to come in the next couple days and start shaping, start forming. It's really going to take shape. I'm really excited. The kids are excited. We still need funds for sidewalks, lights, benches, all the finishing touches it takes to make a great park. How much would that cost? I'm looking at about $20,000. If we can get that, we can really make this place shape up and look completely finished. Join us, be with us, and talk to you later.